What amount of bathroom tissue is sold in France every year? What number of miles of train tracks are there in Germany? What level of individuals are standing up as opposed to sitting or resting at 9:45 a.m. in the United States? In prospective employee meetings, you may confront a mind secret like one of these. What's the purpose of speculating the response to an inquiry when you can simply take 5 seconds and Google it, you may ponder. The reason for existing isn't to make you sweat and shout revile words in your mind, yet rather to test your ability for organized reasoning and your capacity to utilize rationale, practice derivation, and fabricate a major answer by posing numerous little inquiries. With organized reasoning, you efficiently separate issues and comprehend them piece by piece, as opposed to stressing, depending on past presumptions, or shrugging in total cluelessness. Neil deGrasse Tyson once recounted to a speculative anecdote about asking two employment competitors a similar inquiry: how tall is the tower on the structure they're in? In this situation, one competitor happens to know the appropriate response. Different strides outside, measures the structure's shadow against her own, and gives a harsh gauge. Who are you going to employ? Tyson said. I'm employing the individual who made sense of it. 'Cause that individual realizes how to utilize the psyche in a manner not recently locked in. Anybody can improve their organized speculation with training. The best activity is pose yourself silly inquiries, ones you can only with significant effort discover the responses to on the web. Essayist Hannah Yang shares a brief that should take you around 3 minutes to make sense of what number clients visit your preferred eatery consistently. Here, I'll give it a shot. I live in Munich. My preferred cafe is Lemongrass, a Vietnamese spot around the bend. To begin with, I'll start with what I know. I realize 1.5 million individuals live in Munich. I'll expect 66% live in the downtown area. That is 1 million. Is this exact? It doesn't make a difference. What makes a difference is that making a suspicion permits me to additionally separate the issue. At that point I can emphasize from that point. There are around 10 neighborhoods in the city. That is 100,000 individuals for every area, with the goal that many live sensibly near Lemongrass. On the off chance that an individual has out each lunch and supper, that is 14 dinners out every week. Knowing myself and other youthful experts, multiple times is certainly not a stretch. More established individuals and families with small children don't do as such so much, and others don't eat out by any stretch of the imagination. So a moderate normal is 3 times each week. That is 300,000 dinners eaten in cafes in my neighborhood every week. There are around 100 cafes in our general vicinity. On the off chance that dinners were spread similarly, that'd be 3,000 suppers for every cafe. Presently, it's the ideal opportunity for some screening. Would Lemongrass be able to serve 3,000 individuals for each week? The eatery is open 12 hours every day, 7 days per week. That is 84 hours. The spot holds 25 individuals, and food is served rapidly, inside 5 minutes by and large. At 100% limit, they could serve 125 suppers for each hour, or 10,500 dinners for each week. Regardless of whether the spot is full just 30% of the time, serving 3,000 clients for each week is possible. Suppose Lemongrass is finished 14 days off of the year for excursions or occasions. At 50 weeks, that is 150,000 clients for every year. I began with large numbers and moved into littler ones, however you could likewise do the inverse. Beginning on either end works. Is this answer 100% right? Unquestionably not. Is it organized appropriately of greatness? Presumably. In view of on your restricted understanding, you can gain from extrapolations. For Lemongrass, we would now be able to discover potential issues and maybe even answers for those issues. Organized reasoning isn't simply brilliant, it's creative. Structure makes it sound like you're expelling the imagination from your reasoning procedure. All things considered, the inverse is valid. Innovativeness flourishes with rules. Inside limits, your contemplations can wander uninhibitedly and expand on each other. With organized reasoning, you can turn into a creative issue solver, which you can profit by for an amazing duration. All things considered, as Tyson put it, when you realize how to think, it enables you a long ways past the individuals who realize just what to think.